Go.
Hi, Tori.
Yes.
I'm Kelsey. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Come
to
on
meet
in.
you.
Come on in.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here today.
Thank you.
You just go ahead and have a seat.
Sure.
Make yourself comfortable. So, Tori, what brings you in here today?
Well, as I'm getting older, I'm noticing it's kind of hard to maintain my weight, and I just want to know, some different things that I can implement to kind of maybe lose a couple pounds or just kind of maintain, so.
Okay, great. And do you mind if I write a few notes about?
Sure.
Okay, great. Okay. So, I heard you say that you wanted to, lose a few pounds, and what exactly do you think? What is your recent history? Have you, has this been a gradual weight gain or fairly sudden, really recent?
Well, I've always been a little overweight, as far as what's considered overweight. But I used to be, athletic, and I used to box, and I was in great shape, and now that I stopped, I feel like the pounds are kind of creeping up on me since I haven't really been as active as that.
Gotcha. Okay. So exercise is something you really enjoy?
I love it, yes. It's just I don't always find time to do it, so back then I would eat whatever I wanted because I was exercising, 2 hours a day, 6 days a week, high intensity, and so now it's like really hard to kind of implement this, different eating habits when I was so used to eating whatever I wanted because it didn't matter, but now I'm not as active. I feel like
equilibrium there.
Yeah, and it's been kind of tough.
And so I heard you mention that you're finding it hard to find time to exercise. And what, do you work or do you have a family? What are your time constraints?
Yeah, well, I did decide to go back to school, so that's that's a 4 days a week kind of thing, and also I do work full time, so that keeps me busy as well.
Okay.
And sometimes I will have like 30 minutes or an hour to exercise, but I'm kind of like, if I'm not going to go all in, I just don't do it. So if 30 minutes I don't feel like is enough time to get a good workout in.
Okay.
So I think maybe.
So you've got some spaces here and there, and you're just trying to maybe find some good options to fit in, the lifestyle that you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're juggling school and work. What would be a typical day for you? Let's say during the week, what would be a typical day?
During the week, well, I get up pretty early, about 6 o'clock. I gotta be at school by 9, and then I'm done usually about 2 o'clock, and then I have to be at work at like 7. So sometimes 4, depends on the day. So sometimes there is a little bit of break in between there, but I'm so tired and the whole rest of the week, so I don't usually exercise. And
You're tired. You've got a lot going on.
That's usually when I start to eat a whole lot.
Okay. So you've got a little bit of, you're tired. You're fatigued. You've got a little bit of time on your hands.
Yeah, and I usually eat a pretty big meal about in between that break. Yeah.
Okay. And when is your first meal of the day?
I try to grab something on the go, but like maybe a drive-through sandwich or something on the way to class.
On the way to school.
Yeah.
So what time would that be? Like 8 o'clock?
About 8ish, yeah.
8 a.m. Okay. Drive-through. And then, do you have a snack at all while you're at school?
Not usually, no.
And then you said that you come home and have a big meal during your gap between work.
Usually pasta.
Everybody likes pasta.
Yeah.
And so whenever you go to work, and then what time do you normally work until?
I probably don't get home until about 10 or 11 at night.
Okay. And do you have anything while you're at work?
No, but I will eat something after work. Usually have a glass of wine to wind down from the day, and have another big meal, whether it be steak or, you know, rice, mashed potatoes. Something filling, because I'm usually pretty hungry by that time too.
I've heard you say twice now that with lunch and dinner you like the feeling of being full, satisfied.
Yeah, because I don't really eat for long periods of time, so I try to get full
Gotcha.
when I do eat, so that way I can keep it going.
Okay. Do you see any changes that you're willing to make right now as far as your diet?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to, you know, maybe start eating more frequently. I have heard that kind of helps speed up your metabolism, but I just never remember to pack a lunch or snack or anything like that.
Gotcha. And do you normally do a lot of grocery shopping? Do you buy a lot of your own foods, or?
I do. Yeah, I do. But sometimes I feel like I always buy the same things over and over and over. So that's why I do eat out a lot, because I get bored.
So you like the variety of food.
I do.
Yeah.
But I don't always know what to eat or what to cook. So that's why I usually just eat the same things. And when I eat out, that's when I eat something different.
Okay. And then on the weekends, do you have any time to plan out, perhaps, you know, a few schedules throughout the week?
Yeah, I probably could do that.
I think so. Okay. And then, so you said you wanted to eat more frequently. You know, that requires a little bit more, you know, forethought about, you know, maybe packing some snacks while you're at school, or you know, maybe halfway through your shift at work. How confident are you in maybe, you know, planning ahead?
I feel like that's very, you know, manageable and pretty easy. You know, I just knowing what to bring is something I guess I find difficult.
Okay. And great. So maybe if we added a snack, you know, one in the morning while you're at school, and then one another time while you're at work. Those would be small changes that you feel confident in making.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. And what types of food do you normally like to eat besides, you know, then you would have pasta at lunch, and then you know, a steak and wine at dinner. Have you previously had snacks before that you really enjoyed eating?
Not that I can remember, but I love pasta, I love bread, I love rice, like I love all that kind of stuff, and I feel like maybe that that kind of has been adding on the pounds, you know, so I kind of want to try to stay away from stuff like that, but I'm really not sure what to substitute it.
Gotcha. So would you prefer to maybe keep some of those foods in there and, you know, gently phase them out?
Yeah, I definitely can't cut them out.
Okay, that's good. That's good that we know that.
But I definitely would like to find better options, because I feel like that's the reason for the weight gain gradually.
Do you enjoy any types of fruits and vegetables?
Yeah.
Do you know any fruits that you'd like to eat?
I used to eat bananas all the time because I tend to cramp up pretty easily, so I eat bananas pretty frequently. I like a lot of fruits, vegetables, not so much.
Okay. And then, let's see. That's good. We can work with, you know, what your preferences are.
Okay.
And then, you know, I heard you say you like variety. Maybe we can look at a few things that you have been eating, and then try some new things.
Okay.
So that can make it, you know, fun and interesting and enjoyable.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Is there anything else that you'd like to let me know about your, you know, lifestyle or eating plan?
Not really. I just, want to make sure I can maintain, all the way and not gain more weight than I've already kind of gained, and maybe lose some pounds too. So.
Okay. Great. All right, well, I think that we have a really good foundation to work on right now. We're looking at, your tough schedule with balancing school full-time, work full-time, finding the right things to eat and the right times to eat in. So I think that starting at some small snacks throughout the day, so that whenever we'll do a mid-morning snack and then a mid-evening snack, so that by the time you get done with school and work, maybe you're not as famished.
Okay.
So, and maybe we'll start with this for right now. We'll see how that goes. How many times a week do you think that you would want to start doing that?
If I could do it 3 to 4 days a week, I think that
Feel
would
comfortable with that?
be okay.
Okay. So let's say we'll do that 3 to 4 days a week. And you can pick whatever day you would like. And then if you would just write down what days you decide to do that, so that next time we meet we can see how you're doing, how you're liking it.
Okay.
And then do small snacks of, you said you like bananas. You can try bananas a couple of days, and then maybe do another vegetable that you haven't tried before a couple of days, and maybe some nuts and fruit, whatever. We'll leave that up to you for right now, so just so you'll get into the habit of making that choice first.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Great. And then let me know how that goes, and then we'll see you back here in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
So we can see how you're progressing.
Okay. So basically, just pick out a couple snacks for the morning and afternoon, and kind of just keep track of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to, just put in snacks. Won't worry too much about the content right now.
Okay.
And then just kind of assess your hunger level after, when you get home and say, am I as hungry as I normally am if I had the snack in the morning?
Okay. I can do
Sound
that.
good? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Awesome.
All
Well,
right.
thank you so
Well,
much,
thank
Tori, for
you.
coming in today.
All right.
See you back in 2 weeks, all right?
Thank you.